Greetings and welcome back to number 13, top memory of 2015 in no particular order. Let's take a look inside this memory. And this is the view out of a, we'll call it a hotel window in Westlake, Texas. And the view is of a pleasant hillside with some trees, and far back a gate, and then down below there's like a stone patio that goes around a lake, and there's some seating and stuff off to the side. There's some nice cactuses and bushes, and then right here in the lake they had this part kind of cordoned off for turtles. And this scene comes from a learning. We're gonna go with this. This comes from a learning facility. Whoops! Pretend you didn't see that. That my company owns, and I don't typically talk about or show things from my company in Minecraft. But this one's such a special memory that it comes with the exception. And what you're seeing here is this is kind of like going to be the window to my hotel room. It's not a hotel. It's a learning facility. And it, how should I say this? It is a facility that could be a hotel. And in fact, when we built it, it's actually called a university for people at my company to come and get trained in various different things. And when we built it, it was such a grand building. I think it's a mile long, if I remember correctly. It has tons and tons of rooms. It's beautiful inside. It's got all kind of art and things from local artists as well as people who work at my company that donated artwork and things like that. It's got a giant kitchen and dining hall. It's got a place across the way for like barbecue and karaoke and foosball and billiards and all that kind of stuff. My company invested a ton of money into this place. Now every year, we train our employees. Anyway, and we used to pay to fly them all around and have them in hotels, and that cost was offset actually by us creating our own training facility, and we called it a university. And every year I make it a point to go to this university and coach younger practitioners in our firm. So when I joined the company, I came in at what's called a senior consultant level. So somebody who's got experience in the industry or in particular technology. And now I've been there almost 20 years, and I find it extremely valuable to myself and to the younger generation to train them and to bring them in and talk about my experiences and share do's and don'ts and tips and tricks, and hear about what they're dealing with on their projects. I don't know the exact quote, and I'm sure this is something, said in a lot of different places, but at some point, I kind of heard in the Jedi Order of Star Wars that, once you become a master, you can't really keep on growing in your skills. The only way to grow in your skills is to teach someone else. And by teaching, you will actually grow beyond that master rank. So that resonated with me, and stepping back every year and investing a week of my time to come here and train others has really, allowed me to step back and think about what's happening on the project from other people's perspectives. Remembering back 20 years ago when I joined and I was in their shoes, and what I knew, what I didn't know, what I thought, what I didn't think, and just arming them with my time and experiences has been so rewarding to me. And this year it really, really hit home how much money my company invests in us to allow us to do this, to come and teach here. So this memory of 2019 is me stepping back from my day-to-day job and investing time to teach the next generation of me. I hope you enjoy the serene look at this campus. All right, so this build is going to be what it looks like when you're sitting in your room, or well, when I was sitting in my room and have been for the past couple of years, and just looking out that window on a lazy Sunday afternoon with the hill in the background, with the trees on it, the fence gate up top, and then the water in the foreground, and the stone steps. So you're kind of up in your, I'll call it a hotel room. That's not quite the right word. And you're just sitting up there enjoying the look of the nature at this facility. So we're going to fill this with sky, and we're going to put the hill in. And the hill, I don't know how high to go, because this is, again, representative, but we'll do it something like that. Voila, we have a hill. Now I'm not looking at the picture when I build this, so we're going to have to use our imagination. And we're going to put leaves, and I think I'm going to use spruce leaves, and I'm going to use a normal gate, but I'm going to use a little bit darker fence, I think, up here. And we don't know where this gate goes to. We don't know where the fence goes to. It's just kind of up there on top of the hill like a mystery. And there's a nice tree here. These are going to be kind of small because they're a little far away from the viewer. And there should be a tree back here. And we'll put a tree back up here. And we'll put a tree a little closer to the water. Like this. So these are 2-block trees. The ones in the back will be 1-block trees. And why not? We'll put one over here too. So there's the hill. I just realized that I've built this hill directly on the glowstone, which means it's going to be showing up under the water. What I can do in this new version of Minecraft, though, I can go ahead and put, let's put some cobble slabs, mossy cobble slab, I should say, underneath. And then, let's see. Oh, actually, that's not quite going to work. It's not quite going to work because I wanted to put in some iron bars to have a place where the that kind of separates the turtles from the rest of the pond. Let's try this. I don't know if this is going to work the way that it's in my mind. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. And this needs to come in more this way. It's going to be too much water, actually. Okay. And then we'll use some sandstone. And can I use some red sandstone? Like so. And we'll put some red sandstone there, kind of like a rock sticking out into the water. And we'll put some red over here. And this will be... So we're sitting up here in the window. We're looking out. Now let's see if this is going to work with the slabs there. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Will it fill in? Oh, yeah, perfect. It does fill in. The only... Whoop. Uh-oh. Let's get that out of there. The only issue I have is the glowstone showing through. But it's okay, actually. There. And then the turtles will be in here, which means that right here... So actually this should be like that, so that we can put a tree here. And we'll go with jungle leaves on top. And again, when this wall drops, this is going to disconnect, so that's okay. And then I'll add a layer there. And let's add a turtle in here. Uh-oh. He didn't like it. He's a little too big. He's bigger than I wanted. Let's get rid of him. I got a different idea. There we go. So I've summoned an armor stand, and I put a turtle shell on it so that it looks like a turtle down there in the water. I think that is perfect. And then since my memory is in the it's in the fall, well, it's in the winter, I guess. And because this is in Texas, it's very nice there, but it is a little cold compared to normal. So let's take a look at the seagrasses. I think I can put some seagrass in the pond. Oh, I should probably put some cactus. There is cactus on the property. And I wanted to take a look at the coral. Do I want to put any of this coral in the water? No. Not really. Not really. Okay. Actually, can't put seagrass on slabs anyway, so that's a no-go. So let's put a cactus here. It's not going to like being up against the wall, so I'll have to do it once the wall comes down. I'll have to do it once the wall comes down, or I can do this, and then I can put this so that it doesn't grow. I think that works for me. I think this is pretty good. That is the build. So as I said at the beginning, imagine yourself on a Sunday. You fly to Texas and you've got a coaches meeting in the evening, but for at least a few hours you have your own hotel room where you can sit and look out the window at the serene beauty and just think about the week to come. Think about the impact you're going to make on 300 lives and what you're going to impart, what wisdom. It's a really, really awe-inspiring thing that I got to experience this year, and I look forward to continuing to coach and just enjoy the beauty of this facility, the honor that my company has rewarded me with for my years of hard work. Hope you like that memory, and see you next time.